Government payroll. Woo! So yeah, I'm still harping on about Dr. Greer. Harping on. Well, not so much about him, but about the people he's interviewed. Who, they themselves, they've been on the government payroll. The money. The money that's involved in government. Future liabilities. Future liabilities, I think they call it. It was a video I watched years ago now. Years ago. One of those, what does $1 billion look like? What does $1 trillion look like? A trillion. 1,000 billion. The old British billion, as I always go on about. Anyway, but the concept was future liabilities of the United States government. Yeah. You happy? What are you fucking on about? Right. Future liability is somebody's working for you. Somebody's been on your payroll in good old days, and they'd get a government pension. As I say, this here in the UK, they fucked that off. You work for government, you get a government job working for armed forces, or working in government or local authority, whatever. It's my understanding that the pensions have changed now. You don't get. There was a thing, I think it was called superannuation. I might be saying that wrong. But in the old days, like I say, in the old days, you'd work for government, and you might not be getting a lot of money while you're working for them, but no problem. Once you retired, you were on a proportion of the money that you finished on. Whatever rank you got yourself to, however far up the slippery pole you managed to claw your way, then you got a fraction. You got a proportion of that as, you'll get this now for good. No problem. Well, that's just too fucking expensive. Sorry. No, we're stopping it. No. Indeed, I was talking to an individual who worked as a teacher, and they were telling me, and this was years ago, they were telling me that, they changed it, yeah. They were telling me when they started teaching, they were saying, when you retire, you'll get such and such. No. They changed it. No, can't afford to pay all that. Fuck off. I mean, fuck me. How long are you going to live as well? Fucking hell. That's a future liability. That you're as the employer, you're liable to pay these people until they're dead. I mean, it'd be all right if you were an employer who were in the asbestos business. No worries. They probably won't even get to retirement. Or the coal industry. Yeah, they'll probably all die of silicosis or whatever. Nice one. And nowadays, somebody who's sat in an office probably goes to the gym, eats healthily. Fucking hell. You what? Eh? And they retire when? 65? Oh, for fuck's sake. You could be living into their 80s and we've got to pay the bastard. Oh, you can fuck off. You can fuck right off. Has typically been the response of, governments. However, this video I watched, it highlighted the future liabilities of the United States government, and it was incredible. It was back when, I mean, like I said, I believe the United States national debt has gone past $20 trillion. I think it went past 20 trillion while Trump were in. Anyway. But the future liabilities, this video, it was into the I've got in my head $115 trillion, which is more money than there actually is. There isn't that much money on the planet. Yeah, the idea, the argument being, well, yeah, but that's going to be created by industry and whatever. But yeah, going forward, as a government, you're still going to have to pay these people, and it's not doable. It's not doable anymore. Sorry, we're going to have to stop this. So, I think I've said on previous videos as well, where I work, we've got an opt-in, no, opt-out, auto-enrolment pension. And, we're taking money off you to put in a pension pot. And it's run by some company, some arbitrary company that's probably going to go bust before we all retire. Oh, yeah, where's all my money gone? Sorry, it's gone to Bahamas. It's gone to Bahamas with directors of that financial company, and it turns out they're set cunts. All right, yeah, whatever. I'm so cynical. Yeah. I'm such a reflection of my environment. So it's all private now. It's all like, oh, we'll fob that problem off to somebody else because we can't. That's it. We can't, as an employer, can't afford it. So there's this, and again, I've said in other videos, there's a notice up at work, and it's outlining different categories of how much money you need for when you retire. If you you'll need, if you want to, there's different parts of money, different bits, different levels. There's that amount, you'll be all right. You'll be all right if you got that amount of money when you retire every year. Oh, you'll be all right. This amount here, you'll scrape by. You know what I mean? You better buy your daily bread and all that. 1, 2, 3. This amount here, you're not going to make it. Well, that amount there, you better scrape by. Yeah, if you've got this income when you're retired, you'll be in fair middle. That's pretty much what we're on now. Take home pay. When we're pinning this notice board there, nobody in office went, wait a minute, we aren't even paying them this now. Do you think we should be putting this up on for anybody to read it? It's all a laugh. It's a good laugh. But this Greer guy, back to him. Oh, God almighty, don't shut up about this Greer fella. It's brilliant because he's interviewing people who are, running the mouths. They're running the mouths, they are. And they works for the government. Typically it seems like it's the United States government, but they've had their feet well and truly under the top table, and they've been 3 course meal, all you can eat buffet. Metaphorically, awesome.